You're already a brilliant coach. So why doesn't your bank account reflect the quality of your skills and value? You have the certifications, you have the experience, you've helped real people create meaningful transformation. You may even have testimonials that prove your coaching works. But despite everything you know and everything you can do, you still don't have a consistent flow of paying clients. 1 month gives you hope and the next leaves you wondering where your next client will come from. You create content, but it doesn't consistently generate inquiries. You change your niche, refine your message, or create another offer, hoping that this will finally fix the problem. You watch less experienced coaches become more visible and more successful, while you quietly wonder, why isn't my business working? I know I'm good at what I do, so why am I still struggling to make consistent money? What am I missing? The truth is, you probably don't need another coaching certification. You do not need more scattered information, and you do not need to work harder at activities that are not producing clients. You need to identify what is actually preventing your business from growing. Your coaching ability is not the problem. You know how to coach. You've already created breakthroughs. You can establish trust, recognize patterns, ask powerful questions, and help your clients to create meaningful change. But being an exceptional coach and building a commercially successful coaching business require two different sets of skills. You may have organized knowledge about creating client transformations, but disconnected knowledge about attracting, converting, retaining, and delivering to clients. Your positioning may not be clear. Your communication is what makes you different. Perhaps it's your offer that's not giving the right person a compelling reason to act. Your content may create engagement or entertainment, but without creating qualified conversations. You may hesitate to make an offer and confidently communicate the value of working with you. And because the different parts of your business are not working together, you keep questioning everything, and then you're changing everything, and then nothing sticks. Change your niche, you change your message, you change your offer, your prices, your content, and eventually you change yourself. What happens if you don't do something about this right now? You could spend another year collecting information, changing direction every few weeks, and trying disconnected strategies without creating any predictable income. You could continue giving away your best ideas while wondering why people appreciate your free content but won't pay to work with you. You could remain invisible and underpaid while coaches with less experience become recognized for the work that you know that you're capable of delivering. Maybe yours is even better. You may lose confidence in your business and exhaust your financial savings and return to a job that you've already outgrown, that is not inspiring for you. But the greatest cost is not only financial. The greatest cost is a possibility that your potential never becomes your reality, and your business should reflect your capability. And if it currently does not, you do not need more noise. Okay, you need a clear, commercially organized pathway forward. Consistent clients come from an organized business. Your positioning, offer, messaging, visibility, sales, and implementation cannot operate as disconnected activities. They must work together. Your positioning must help the right people understand why you are the coach for them. Okay, your signature offer must turn your experience into a clear and valuable outcome. Your messaging must make ideal clients feel deeply understood and heard. Your visibility must generate qualified conversations, not just likes, followers, and engagement. Your sales process must help you confidently make ethical offers and follow up without feeling pushy. Your implementation must become consistent enough to produce results that you can measure, that you can understand and repeat. This is what we built inside the Fast Track to Paying Clients. We build a business around your genius. I cannot emphasize this enough. If we look at your genius and the skills that you already have, we can utilize them to build your business with your qualified experience. And this is now how your work not only creates results, but your unique ability converts into predictable revenue. Using my business blueprint methodology, I will help you to uncover and organize what is your commercial value. Okay, what is it we can already use with the experience that you've already had, your strengths, your unique coaching, and your skills. Together, we will clarify your genius-aligned niche so you can stop changing direction every few weeks, because that's the thing that's losing confidence for you. You're going to become known for something meaningful, and we're going to strengthen your positioning so your ideal clients know that you're the go-to person for that particular solution, and they'll understand what makes you different and you a genius and expert in your field. We will create or refine your signature offer so the right people can clearly see the value of working with you. We will develop messaging that sounds like you while speaking directly to the problems of your clients. These are the things they are already trying to solve. You will also build a practical pathway for visibility, lead generation, sales, follow-up, and implementation. More importantly, convert that to cash. So instead of constantly asking yourself, what should I do next, or should I change direction, you will understand how the different parts of your business all fit together and which actions deserve your attention. This is about more than just strategy. You may already know that many of your actions are supposed to take, right? But knowing what to do has not always made it easier to do it consistently. Sometimes you can't show up consistently because you just don't know what to do next. And that's because business growth is not purely strategic. Okay? Your relationship with visibility, with selling, with money, with rejection and success influences how you implement every strategy that you learn. You might overthink your content because you fear being judged. You may avoid making an offer because you fear rejection. You may continually change your niche because committing to one direction feels uncomfortable, and anyway that one wasn't working, so I guess I should change it. You may undercharge because you have not fully recognized the value of the transformation that you create yet. Inside Fast Track to Paying Clients, we address both the visible business problem and the personal pattern underneath it. You will receive honest feedback, precise guidance, implementation, support, and accountability. Will not be treated like a beginner, because you're not. You will not be forced into a generic niche that's against my values. You will not be asked to become someone louder, more aggressive, or post 100 times a day and be less authentic to succeed. You'll be helped to organize your own genius and build a business around who you truly are. So why should you trust me? Well, I'm Rani Peluso, a 7-figure coach, a single mother. People told me I was supposed to be broke. I have worked at the intersection of business architecture, personal transformation, identity leadership, and practical implementation. I get things done. I am more connected than ever with my $30,000 coaches worldwide. I have also got a certification in the DeMartini method. I've been personally given a lot of mentoring by John DeMartini, and I am one of his facilitators. Before entering coaching, I spent 15 years in investment banking, and this really helped me understand how hard it can be to leave the security of a 6-figure career to pursue coaching and to build my own business. My journey was not straightforward. I invested extensively in certifications, coaching, and business programs. I repeatedly encountered advice that asked coaches to squeeze themselves into some kind of generic formula, into a generic niche, and follow a generic marketing system. And through that experience, I discovered that many talented coaches do not struggle because they lack capability or ability, not even motivation or information. They struggle because their knowledge, their experience, and identity have not been organized into a business that they can clearly communicate and monetize. Okay? That insight led me to create the business blueprint. First, for myself, and then for the coaches that I serve. The results speak for themselves. My clients' achievements have included earning back their program investment within 2 weeks, This has happened multiple times. Securing their first premium paid in full clients, achieving their first 6-figure months, growing a 6-figure business into their first 7-figure year. These results demonstrate what is really possible. They're not a guarantee of what you will achieve, because no ethical coach can promise you a specific income. Your results will depend on your circumstances, decisions, participation, and implementation. All I can promise you is the best environment for you to succeed. And I will give you a proven, unique framework, personalized for you, direct feedback, and a clear pathway for identifying and addressing the constraints that are specifically in your business now. Perhaps you have tried business programs before. You might be thinking, what if this becomes another program that I don't implement? Or what if this does not work for my niche? Or what if I invest again and nothing changes? What if I do not have enough time? What if I am the reason that my business is not working? These are responsible questions. Fast Track to Paying Clients is not a passive course. It is not another library of thousands of videos. It's 8 steps, okay? That's all you have to follow, is 8 steps designed for a qualified coach who is ready to make decisions and money, to receive direct feedback and implement. You'll bring your experience, your expertise, and your commitment, and I will help you to get implementing with radical responsibility, accountability, a beautiful community, and I'll help you see the whole business. I'll help you identify what is actually holding it back and create a precise pathway forward. How much will another year of trial and error cost you in your business, of focusing on the wrong thing? What will another year of inconsistent clients not only do for your business, but for your mindset and for your personal wellness? What will it cost you financially? Does this mean that you might have to return to a job that you don't want? What's the personal cost of that? Of another year of questioning your niche, of your offer, and creating content that is just not converting. Another year watching less experienced coaches, more hypey coaches become more visible, and you're like, well, I could have done that. I could have earned that much money. Another year of knowing you're capable, but not knowing how to turn that capability into a predictable cash business. Places in Fast Track to Paying Clients are limited because every application is personally reviewed, and the program includes high touch support, implementation, and team. If you know your coaching works and you're tired of piecing everything together yourself, if you're ready for your bank account to reflect the true value of your skills, take the next step. The link is down below. I look forward to speaking with you.